I know that person in real person personally.
Hello and welcome to whatever this is. My name is Finn. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate you and I hope you're having a great day. I barely know what today is and I'm not sure what day this is going to come out. So I'm just going to say I hope you're having a great day, whatever day that may be. Anyway, so Tophia went live. I know, crazy. And I don't know a whole lot about this one other than she does confirm that she turned down housing. So, yeah, I don't know, I don't know what I expected. I'm not sure if I'm shocked. I don't think I am. But, it's just, this is why it's so hard to feel bad for her. But, thank you as always to Tophia Archive for, archiving Tophia. Really appreciate you. And, if you would consider supporting them, and also, please consider supporting this channel. I am still, just absolutely blown away that y'all are here. That's crazy. Yeah, my goal is to grow this channel, but I didn't think it would happen so fast. So thank you so much. I really, when I say I appreciate you, dog. Thank you for being here. And without further, I guess, corniness, cheeseballitude, let's go ahead and see what Tophia has to say today. Shall we?
Star needs to stop flapping his gums and shut all the way up. You a whole predator and you're out here trying to talk. Maybe you need to worry about your allegations instead of worrying about other people. And it's not lies, it's not false accusations, it's truth.
I mean, could the same not be said about you though?
You literally have a tattoo of John Benet Ramsey on you and you're flapping your gums. I wouldn't even say much more than that. You think you run TikTok? You're a racist that gets paid to be racist because no one cares. They like problematic people. That's the only reason why you make money on this app.
Tophia, mirror.
Someone should have banned you a long time ago. You don't deserve to have a platform on this app. You come on here talking shit about people. You think that your opinions are very valid when they're not because people say, oh, we love Jeffree Star for his honest opinions and reviews. First of all, ain't no celebrity want to touch your makeup, period. And until Beyonce uses your makeup, then you ain't a nobody. You sit here literally acting like it's as if you the top of the food chain on TikTok when you ain't shit. Not too much. You want to talk shit about someone while you're actively on here begging for gift points?
Tophia, come on, girl. You're making it too easy.
Let me know when your show ends, please, because it's getting boring. All you ever do is hop from one to the next. You're over here trying to talk about James Charles when you should be talking about yourself. What about your so-called ex-friend, Dobby Vanity? When you was friends with him, when he had those accusations, and all of a sudden you want to act like you're a new person? Calling him out when you was friends with him at the time of his accusations? Hush up. Nobody cares.
Y'all are all weirdos. How about that?
You're played out, you're tired, it's boring, move on. Seriously, you're so boring. Mamas, you're so
What the fuck was that?
annoying. And you don't even like the community you're a part of. It is so crazy. You don't even like the community you're a part of.
That is also true of you, so what?
Talking about how pronouns were invented during COVID. You must have not went to elementary school because that blonde must be seeping into your head. That blonde is really getting to you. Please. Talking about pronouns were invented during COVID. Did you not go to elementary school? Did you not learn pronouns? How are pronouns just invented? Pronouns have been around since before you was born.
Ma'am. I mean, she's not wrong, but pronouns have also been around since the evolution of language. Okay? Oh my god.
You don't even like the community you're a part of. You fetishize black men. You want to brag about how you have all these NDAs that you signed, that you could expose all these basketball players. You're out here to expose everyone, and you come for everyone. Nobody cares about your opinions anymore. You only had relevancy when Shane Dawson made that documentary on you. After that, you both fell down hard. You want to sit here, come for everybody, but don't know how to take accountability for yourself. Everybody is out here supporting a Smotsy who literally admitted it in the documentary, saying that he had a KKK website. Did he not sit here and say that he would pour battery acid on a black woman to change her skin color? What are we doing?
I don't know. What are we doing? Because I remember when you said that Mexican people are lucky that Trump does not send their ass back to Mexico.
Are we defending a man that's threatening violence on black women walking down the street using the N-word constantly, loud and proud, and thinks that he's cool because he has one song with Nicki Minaj and one song with Akon? Are you not MAGA? You guys claim that you hate Trump supporters, but then you out here defending Jeffree Star, who said Trump was his friend.
Huh? I don't think very many people are defending Jeffree Star.
He literally made a whole video talking about how Trump was his friend. What are we doing? Yikes. You heard that I'm burning? Well, first of all, I'm not burning. And second of all, if you're talking about an STD, in order to have a STD, that would mean I would be sleeping around, and I don't sleep around. Not even sleeping around.
Oh, I don't like how you phrase that, but we're just gonna keep it pushing.
Around, I haven't slept with anybody, so the only thing burning is your mouth. There's always some new stupid accusation. First of all, nobody wants to be with me.
I think she's talking about a literal child, so like don't go look it up. I think she's maybe a little she's not well. But anyway, a child posted a TikTok about how she sought out Tophia's family or something like that and asked them, basically trying to get any dirt on Tophia. And she was claiming that this family member that she found said that Tophia has an STD because she was messing around with her cousin or something like that. I'm not going to put the video here, obviously, because this is a minor. But it's pretty obviously bullshit. Of course, Tophia is still going to get rage baited into responding, but...
Then someone wants to be with me and I have an STD. Make that make sense. If nobody wants to be with me, then how does somebody want to be with me? It's just so crazy. You're talking about a fake STD instead of talking about someone who's a Trump supporter. Jeffree Star literally sat there and said Trump was his man and that...
I don't, like, can we not talk about both? Like, Tophia, they're not mutually exclusive. I can hate so many people at once.
Trump is his friend. Let's be for real. Do you even care about anything? Because why does Jeffree Star still have a platform?
Why do you still have a platform?
Jeffree Star has so much crap on him and he wants to sit here and talk about Jules. You have no right talking about Jules when you come online every day and begging for gift points and battling people because you failed and you're a flop. Let's be for real. Anybody that makes millions of dollars shouldn't be going online and taking more money from hardworking people that work a 9-to-5 job because you guys are literally...
Tophia, are you serious right now? You're making it so easy. Oh my god, Tophia.
brainwashed in the head. Why are you giving that man any sense is crazy to me. He wants to talk about someone begging for money when he's on every night. It's a late night talk show running his gums about James Charles when he has the same accusations, and they're not accusations. There's proof behind that. Anyone who's sane in the head would not get a tattoo of JonBenet Ramsey. That girl was unalived. It was an unalived minor, and you have a tattoo of her? You're weird AF. And not...
I think everyone involved is weird. Not not JonBenet, but everyone else. The adults in this situation. Fucking weird.
Not only are you weird, right? You were friends with a predator, and then you want to try to play as if you were calling him out and turn against him when you was friends when he had those allegations. Let's be for real. And then y'all be sitting here, what is this discourse about Jules asking for money? Who cares? Nobody said you had to give money. Y'all are weird. You're just looking for a reason to bully someone because...
Wait, man, listen. I'm not sure who Jules is, but if Tophia came online and defended me, I'd be like, you know what? I'm sorry, everyone. I was incorrect. I need to reevaluate my life.
Because you just love kicking someone when they're down. You guys just want to be big bullies for no reason. Bullying someone for no reason and bringing someone down for no reason. It's giving weird. It's giving mean girl energy. Well, it is no reason. All because Jules came on TikTok and asked for help for dental work, that means that it gives you the right to bully someone? It gives you no right to bully someone for no reason. And then when they got offered help because someone said they would help them for free and she took down the GoFundMe, all of a sudden now people have an issue because people were refunded and the GoFundMe would say, well, if you were getting help all this time, you could have helped yourself all this time. Why didn't you? She couldn't help herself. She got offered free help. That's why.
I'm really not sure what she's talking about, but yeah.
She took down the GoFundMe. If she could have helped herself. And then people talking about how, oh, she was making it. Not no more. People are not making the money that they used to on social media. Let's be so for...
Well, Tophia, you're not making the money that you used to. So, hope that helped.
Real. And to tell people to go get a 9-to-5 job, that's going to be normal. You act like she's not this big TikToker and telling her to go get a job when you can't afford nothing. While having a 9-to-5 job, you could barely afford to pay everything. It's so crazy. You guys are just looking for a reason to bully someone and then put words into their mouth and twist their words. She did not say anywhere that she would not get a job. So for people to say, well, she refused to get a job. Where did she say she refused to get a job? Are you dense, dumb,
No, Jules didn't refuse to get a job. Tophia did.
and stupid? Well, dumb and stupid is the same thing, but are you dense and dumb? Your brain is empty. There's nothing up there. Hello? You're just looking for a reason to be a bully. You do that all the time to people. You sit here and you twist people's words so you can take things out of context. Leave people alone. Stop bullying people.
Girl, you're online. You're on Al Gore's public internet. Like, log off if you're upset.
You love to kick people when they're down. And someone in my comment section, I believe it was, or in a comment section talking about she was on drugs. Who cares what she was on? She recovered. You know how hard it is to get off a drug addiction or whatever addiction that she had is not easy. And for her to beat an addiction, that is a milestone. And for you to kick someone while they're down, yeah, that's messed up. You guys lack empathy. You don't even know. No, I'm not changing the topic because I'm tired of people being bullies on this app. Like, TikTok is...
Okay, but to you, bullying is just telling the truth. So you're one of those that has, like, your truth and then the truth. And they're two different truths. And you get mad when the two cross.
Overrun with bullies. You got this ugly... Well, not even ugly, but you got this ugly, hateful, inside in the heart person trying to talk about someone else when he comes online every night begging people for gift points and he's a so-called millionaire. So he's robbing you of money. Because how are you going to let Jeffree Star literally take people's hard-earned money that they work for at a 9-to-5 job and you're giving him this money and he's making millions?
This is just like a wild conversation to have when you rely on TikTok donations.
A millionaire should not be on this app literally battling people and making $50,000 consistently every night. You're literally supporting the wrong people. And then you want to talk about how Jules mismanaged her money.
So would supporting the right people entail supporting Tophia, in your opinion, Tophia? Because I feel like I don't really trust you in that regard.
All of this, she want to bring up her doll collection, this and that she needs some financial stability. She needs to learn how to manage her finances. Who gives a fuck? No one is saying...
Tophia, the only reason you're saying who gives a fuck is because you can do none of those things either.
That to Jeffree Star when he was buying a Louis Vuitton pool table, when he's building these extravagant houses and owns a farm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people were pissed off about that. I don't know. Tophia, it's like you simultaneously live under a rock and are chronically online. It's a really weird combo you got going on.
The reason why he has that yak farm is so that he doesn't have to pay any taxes. Farms, if you own a farm, you don't have to pay taxes. And
that's not quite true, but we don't need to get into tax law.
Then he comes on this app and makes more money while everyone else is suffering, and then he talks down on people. Didn't he literally vote for Trump? So why should he even be successful at all? And then there's all...
Okay, didn't you literally say terrible things, abandon your mom, and now you're relying on the state to fund your existence even though you can work? What's your point?
This stuff, and no one wants to call him out on it. Sitting here being a big bully is not cool. What did Jules do to anybody? Jules was brave enough to come on the app and ask for dental work, and you guys wanted to be a big bully. Some of y'all really need to
Tophia, the only big bully in the room is definitely you. And that shirt is not helping.
Step off of social media and get a life. And stop thinking that telling everybody to get a 9-to-5 job means that you ate. Because clearly, you don't know the way the world works, and instead of attacking the people that didn't...
Oh, yeah, I realized who Tophia reminds me of in her tiny-ass toddler clothes. You remember that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob's, like, trying to get his driver's license or whatever, and Patrick's hanging out in his house, and while SpongeBob's doing the driving test, Patrick is, like, trying on his clothes? Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And build the system. Maybe you should be attacking the government who built the system because you don't get free healthcare, while other countries get free healthcare. And why is it that this country can't provide free healthcare for people? Free dental work.
I don't understand what this has to do with anything.
A lot of things cover the type of dental work that people need. Maybe that's just a thought. Corruption, greed, scheming, and scamming, that is all throughout.
That's all that you do. I don't know what you're going to say next, but that's all that you do, yes.
The government. Nobody wants to talk about how people are being scammed out of money, but yet you want to sit here and talk about someone who has done nothing to deserve the type of bullying that they get. They have never been...
I mean, again, I don't know who Jules is, but Tophia, you also believe that you've done nothing to deserve the bullying that you get. So again, you'll understand why I'm not going to take your word here.
Nasty. They have never been rude to anybody on this app, and you want to turn around and be nasty and rude to someone because you want some sort of recognition. And that one girl, Odin, that made that video about Jules Vaughn saying you're 15 minutes of fame is up. Girl, you've been played out. You over. Dunzo. You should...
Back at ya. Like, what?
Even be talking about Jules. I seen your video. It was flopping. The only reason why you on the For You page is because you're talking about Jules. Try talking about something different than somebody for a change, because everybody wants to talk about somebody because they get views.
Aren't you sitting here talking about somebody, or... I mean, aren't you?
If you talk about anything else other than nobody, you won't get attraction. You always got to talk about someone. And I talk about people because I have a right to talk about people, especially if they talk about me.
Okay, so, but then the other people don't have a right to talk about people? Y'all, this is Tophia's world, and we are just living in it.
And it's so stupid when someone says it, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. It applies to me because they were talking to me. They weren't talking to you. They were talking to me. That's why I addressed TOPHIACHU trippy, because she keeps running her gums. She keeps talking about that GoFundMe. Janice, thank you for the gift points. Give coins. I keep saying points. First of all, I'm not getting government housing.
Your ass is in government housing right now. Just because it's not a single family home with a pool and 3 bedrooms does not mean it's not government housing.
I just literally said I don't qualify because I was housed. And for everything, you do have to rely on the government for some things. We're sitting here literally attacking somebody when we should be attacking the government. Because ask yourselves why.
Why not both? Because your laziness has nothing to do with the government, but the government is still corrupt. So why not both? You're trying to tie the two together, but you're just a lazy asshole.
Jules couldn't afford dental. Why is dental stuff so expensive? The fact that she already spent $6,000 on her teeth is crazy. Why are we not fighting the government about why we don't have free healthcare? Or why some people can't afford dental work? Why are we not asking those questions?
I mean, I think we are. I think Luigi did. And I think he's, yeah, I mean, he stood up. Tophia, why don't you do something?
Instead of attacking people, attack the system. You let the government get away with being corrupt, but you don't say anything about it. It's just a shame. That song. My friend, the one that died, she liked the song. I liked it too, and it was crazy. It started playing one time.
Why is she bringing up her friend who passed so often? This is weird.
But I was like, I like the song too, because we were at a Wendy's.
I bet you forgot her birthday too.
So, that song. Who cares about my clothes? Is what true? Are you talking about that stupid STD accusations? I've not slept with anybody, so...
Yeah, I actually believe Tophia on this one. Like I said, the accusation is from a child and it's really not credible, and I hope she's okay.
I haven't worn this 3 days in a row. I'm gonna defend people because I'm so tired of people just kicking people when they're down and being bullies. That's not cool. How about you, STFU? How about you, STFU? How about that? Thank you for the gift coins. What problems? I don't have any problems.
What? Are you serious? You have many, many problems. I wouldn't know where to start if I was you.
To talk about? Because I remember someone reaching out to me in my DMs that was a large creator asking me if I was okay. And the thing is the way that y'all treat that creator is the same way that y'all should be treated, because that creator does not deserve to get the hate that they receive. What has that person ever done to anybody to deserve the type of bullying that you say they deserve? All because they asked for dental work. It's so crazy. You can't even ask for human basic needs without being attacked. Healthcare and dental care should be a human basic need.
Yeah, of course, but you should also get a job.
I do brush my hair. Thank you for the gift points. 2 million subs don't mean shit. Like, what's 2 million subs have to do with anything? Yeah, because I ate it earlier. I got a Whopper. I was gonna say I got a Burger Mac. What the heck's a Burger Mac? I was thinking a Big Mac. First of all, it wasn't a real housing voucher. Second of all, they told me no social media wastage of my First Amendment rights. I literally...
Are you... Oh! Is she seriously citing her First Amendment rights while trying to get housing? You're homeless, Tophia. Like, just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds and you'll get a house.
We went, and here's the thing, right? People love to say that, sorry, real quick. People love to say that, oh, now they're making up this fake narrative, or not even fake, they're saying, you denied it, that's why it's not in the system, you didn't get a voucher. No, it's supposed to show up in the system that I got a voucher, even if I denied it.
But the fact that you were offered housing and you said, nah, that's wild.
It makes no sense. They said that it was not in the system I ever received the voucher. Even if I denied it, it would still show up in the system. It didn't. The person that did the voucher knew me from social media. I was told that's conflict of interest. On top of that, what was explained to us was not what the voucher was. I was explained something different by someone else that told me what my voucher was. And what we had...
And you didn't read the paperwork?
A meeting and was explained was not what the voucher was. Like, why are you playing games with people? You had a whole meeting to present me with a voucher. And if I would have took that, I would have been FUCKED.
Tophia, they're playing games because you're a joke. Like, when you're a joke, everything is games. This is just, oh my god, you're unbelievable. I can't stand you, girl.
I would have been, because that wouldn't have been a real voucher. What do you mean? You're just handing people stuff out like you're Oprah Winfrey, you get a car? They're not supposed to give somebody's voucher away. They literally
Well, but you denied it, so they're gonna go to the next guy.
gave us a voucher and then gave it away. They're not supposed to give your voucher away. And considering the fact that it wasn't just no social media, it was the fact that it was the other stuff, and it was really weird. Like, you don't go into a meeting and say, hey, I know you from social media. Who does that? Like, that's
I mean, somebody who's trying to be honest on the job? Maybe. Like, if that's a legitimate conflict of interest, then she's just being an honest employee.
That's what I said in the video. They said they were afraid that they was going to get harassed by people, which, why would I tell anyone who's helping me with housing? I ain't drop people. I don't tell people anything. Nothing. Said that it was a medical respite program. They said that we had to meet with someone once a month, and they also said no social media. So I was like, okay, this is really restrictive. Like, what the heck is this? Mind you.
What? No social media is really restrictive? Tophia, you're not that much older than me. Social media has not been around your entire life. You were okay before social media. You'll be okay after.
I think I know what
Well, okay, like, okay for Tophia is relative, but you get what I mean.
it was. But and talk to the person that was helping me to see if we can find something else. Mind you, they discharged us because we didn't accept it. But it
Yeah, exactly. You didn't accept it.
wasn't even a real voucher to begin with. I'm being told one thing and somebody's telling me something else. And I had a witness
Tophia, whatever you say. They offered you housing, you declined because you'd have to delete social media, you fucking weirdo.
that sat there and witnessed this person telling me the complete opposite of what I was being told in that meeting. Why do people always want to use my social media as an excuse to not help me? No social
It's not an excuse. Everybody else can see that you're screwing yourself over by being who you are on the internet.
media means that I can't be on social media. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. You're essentially telling me I can't use Instagram, I can't use YouTube, so what am I supposed to do on my phone? Just stare at the wall? That literally makes
You could read a book. I know, crazy.
no sense to tell someone they can't use social media. You can use social media. If someone told you you couldn't use it, you would go crazy. There's no
No, I don't think I would, to be honest. Be kind of nice.
reason for that. It's unnecessary and uncalled for. It's crazy. People lack empathy.
People are anti-empathetic because they won't let her have social media if they give her a house. Crazy.
Has to be. I can't tell you why. Like, that really makes no sense. It was a matter of roof over my head. I would. No, it wasn't a roof over my head. It wasn't even a real voucher, Monica.
Who is... It's just Tophia saying this is not a real voucher. So, again, you'll forgive me if I'm doubtful.
Like to say, if it was a matter of a roof over my head over social media, first of all, that's my First Amendment rights. If someone told you that you didn't have
No, it's not, because if someone's providing you housing, they have a right to make the rules. If you don't like it, get a job and pay for your own housing. It's that simple.
the right to free speech, that you had to shut the fuck up and get a house, you wouldn't shut the fuck up. Again, these are the things that people really, they're trying to me, and they're really me off because it was not in the system I received a voucher. They're telling me something completely different than what the voucher was. So why are they telling me
You sure you're not just dumb?
something complete opposite? The voucher did not say no social media. They said no social media. They said something complete opposite than what I was supposed to receive. They never told me all the stuff that I was receiving. Why did they lie to me?
I mean, I think maybe it's your responsibility to read through the paperwork. You just expect people to hold your hand through the entire process, and you are an adult.
They never said everything was going to be paid for. Nobody said nothing. They said something complete opposite than what I was being told from somebody else. I'm not playing these games with people. It is wrong. And I've been told by several workers that work for the city that was not.
Girl, you're the one playing games, Tophia, okay? You're the one that's like, no, social media is greater than my housing and my mom's housing. Social media above all. What?
Not right. I'm not just going to run and jump at the first thing that was offered that clearly
Tophia, your ass is homeless. Oh my god, the entitlement.
was not okay. They can live their life like that and they don't. They're on social media. The first thing you do when you go into a meeting is, hey, I know you from social media. What has my social media got to do with an assessment for housing?
Well, because they can see a pattern of behavior. It's been documented.
Do you know me from social media? Is that why you took on my case? Seriously, I don't.
No, it was probably randomly assigned.
I have to explain to people why I didn't accept the voucher that is now a non-existent voucher, and it's not because
Yeah, because you didn't accept it. Oh my God.
we didn't accept it. There was no such thing as that voucher. That voucher did not even exist. It was proven when we went down there that they said it's not in the system. I received the voucher. It didn't say because you denied it, it's not going to be in the system because you didn't receive it. It would still be in the system even if I denied it and didn't receive it. They would still be able to see that I received the voucher. They have to physically see that I can receive a voucher and then probably issue me a new voucher. That's why they looked. People want to just make excuses. They want to, like, I'm not playing these bullshit games with people.
Okay, then go live under a bridge. I mean, it's really not that hard. Either follow the rules and get a house, or don't and buy.
I'm tired. People are looking for an excuse to be fat phobic. Skinny
Jesus Christ, did you say this to the social worker?
people want a reason to feel like the main character because now they're using the Samira situation to try to figure out how they can make it about themselves and play victim because they want to sit here and say how fat people are targeting skinny people when that's not the case, when you're the beauty standard and everybody makes fun of fat people, calls fat people obese and says that fat people need to lose weight, which fat is not even a real word. Fat is a word that derives from another word.
Fat is a real word. It's colloquial. Fat, like the substance, is a lipid. It's just like a colloquialism. That's how language develops.
Fat meaning a greasy substance. I don't think people are greasy substances. All these skinny people
You're a greasy substance.
want to be main characters and want to use this situation as an excuse to be fat phobic and say y'all are skinny phobic, y'all are attacking skinny people. How can I cry and make this about me and be the victim when fat people are just trying to be included?
I don't see a skinny person sitting on camera having a tantrum about it. That's what I'm noticing.
And fat people are calling out fat phobia, but I don't like the fact that they want to feel included. I hate the fact that they're fighting to have equal rights just like everybody else. And it's not equal rights. A lot of
You do have equal rights. What?
these companies should provide plus size options. Nobody should carry a 300 pounds on their body. Boo-hoo, cry me a river. I see.
Tophia, we talked about this, okay? If the demand were higher for plus-size clothing, then more companies would find it profitable to sell plus-size clothing. If you don't like that a company does not sell plus-size clothing, then don't shop at that company. Give your dollars to a company that does sell plus-size clothing. That's what people mean when they say voting with your dollars.
The difference in the way people that were once fat were treated versus now that they're skinny. I see it. You don't see it, but I see it. If I was to lose weight, I wouldn't get treated as badly as someone that was skinny. People...
What? You wouldn't get treated as badly as someone who was skinny if you lost weight, so skinny people get treated badly, but then you were just ranting about the opposite, so what?
Call me fat all the time, call me a whale, refer to me as a gorilla. Fat phobia. Literally say that...
Tophia, I won't call you a whale or a gorilla. You're livestock. Sorry, that was mean. That was real mean. Sorry about that.
I eat... Like, they literally say, we don't believe that you eat fast food every day. How can you afford it? All this fat phobic stuff. What the hell is wrong with people? They literally refer to me as the fat black character, and they see no...
Huh? What? Who referred to Tophia as the fat black character? Show yourself.
Issue with that. Because it's a big issue referring to someone who is black as Rasputia. That's not funny. You may be laughing, but I'm not laughing. That's very problematic.
I am laughing a little bit.
And no one sees an issue in that? It's crazy. I'm not Rasputia, so my name is not Rasputia. I was not...
It's Tophia, so it's still kind of a dumb name, in my opinion.
Not named Rasputia. Your mom may have been named Rasputia, but I'm not Rasputia. Your mom may have been baptized at SeaWorld because she was born a whale, but I'm not a whale. You wouldn't say this stuff to your mother who's probably more fatter than I am. You probably got
more fatter than... Okay. Alright, Tophia. Sure.
family members that were on my 600-pound life and you talking to me. You better watch how you talking to someone. You better watch how you really talking to someone.
Tophia, you're like borderline girl world size, so I don't know why you're talking.
Homie, don't play that. I'm so sick and tired of people criticizing someone's weight. Just maybe, if you shut the fuck up, then you wouldn't be complaining. You guys are the...
Yes, that is such a wise thing to... If you shut the fuck up, then you wouldn't be complaining. Yeah, okay, Tophia.
The ones that talk about complaining, you complain all the damn time. You complain about someone's weight. You complain about what someone eats. You complain about the money someone spends.
Aren't you complaining about the complaining?
You complain because someone doesn't have a job. You complain non-mother-fucking stop. and you come online and you complain and you don't get paid for complain-a-hoe. Seriously, complain. And I'm not trying to say Captain Save-a-Hoe. I say Captain Complain-a-Hoe. I know Captain Save-a-Hoe too, but I was just being funny because
yeah, that was so fucking funny.
talking about complaining. And some of you guys are Captain Save-a-Hoes because you jumped to people's defense that was bullying me first. Then you sit here and try to act as if I'm a bully. I didn't come in my comment sections talking about my body unprovoked or my looks, but people come in my comment section talking about my looks unprovoked.
Yeah, and then you choose to respond, and then here we are.
And then when I come at them, you want to jump in the comment sections and be Captain Save-a-Hoe when they started with me first. And if you have to lie to their face and tell them that they look good, then I would rather have somebody not lie to my face than to lie to my face. And I feel sorry that they have an unfortunate face so bad enough that you have to defend it by lying to.
I'm just like a little grossed out that she keeps scratching the inside of her nose with her Temu nails. I'm wondering what else she's touching. I don't know. Her poor roommates.
Their face telling them that they look nice when they don't. The worst thing you could ever do to someone is lie to their face. And
Is it? Okay, Tophia, you look nice.
I try not to be rude, but some people push me. You talk about my looks unprovoked. You sit here and decide what's ugly and what's not ugly. Nobody's ugly.
Tophia, I'm real sorry, but when someone who looks like you gets on the internet, you might not think that you're, like, actively provoking, but it's the fucking internet. Like, you gotta learn eventually.
The only people that are ugly are the people that have an ugly heart on the inside that shows on the outside.
Yeah, so you're ugly inside and out. Good job.
If you act ugly on the inside, it's gonna show on the outside. Yes.
Is that what happened to you?
I have seen Dance Moms. My brother was rewatching it one time because he really loved Dance Moms. I didn't even know.
That seems weird, given Brother Chu's history of, communicating with minors. I don't like that.
That he liked Dance Moms. But he did. Yeah, there you go. Samara's been talking about you, how you feel about that. Samara hasn't been talking about me. Not that I've seen. The only thing I've seen her talk about is fat phobia. Samara hasn't said anything about me. Don't do that. I haven't seen anything. The only thing she's been talking about is fat phobia. And you know what is crazy? Is it be the same people that in her comment sections talking about how she needs to talk about something. She never claimed she was an activist. So why are you attacking her for not talking about something when she's not an activist?
I hate when she gets these damn nails because she starts doing the same, finger movements and, face touching and stuff as the people that she's watching on TikTok. And it's just, the mannerisms that come out are so obnoxious.
She's been talking about fat phobia all this time. Why do you guys feel entitled to people's platforms and what they post and telling them what they should and should not post? Oh, the nails they do. I like them. I never used to wear nails, and now I like the way my hands look. Especially my feet. I'm like, I need to get them done. Now I got used to that. Hell, it's because she used to take me, and we went and got our nails done once, and then I kept going. Well, no, actually, I'm not late. I used to wear nails when I was 10. I wore fake nails when I was 10, but the thing...
When you were 10, that seems weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm the weird one, but that seems really young.
I would go to the dollar store and I would get nails. I would put them on and then I would take them off. I don't know why. When I was 10, I would do that because my friend, she would go get nails. And I'd be like, I wanted to wear nails? Well, I wanted to wear nails for someone. But anyways, because we like this guy or whatever. But I couldn't keep them on. I just didn't like the nail glue, the way it felt when I got it on my fingers. And also, I just didn't like the way it felt wearing the nails. But my mom's like, I don't know why you go get nails if you're just going to take them off.
I mean, considering that y'all apparently couldn't pay bills, yeah, that is weird behavior.
I would only wear them for a little bit and then I would take them off. My mom let me wear nails. I was 10. I was wearing French tip nails. That's all I ever got was French tip nails. White. It was funny. Just put them on just to take them off. And at the time, it was only $1 to get a pack of nails. It was funny. There's a glue.
That's hilarious. Moving on.
Glue that I need to get that I got that's from the TikTok shop. And it makes your nails last for about 2 weeks. But it dried out because the cap, I couldn't close it all the way because glue dried around it. And I had a way of closing it so I could use it, but it dried. So I need to get that. But I had nail glue.
You don't need to get shit except a job.
From the other nails because I never used that nail glue. I was using that one. It's literally, nail glue is a now. It's the nail glue that they advertise and they go like that and the nails don't come off. This nail glue, you can't really do, if you how do I say it? With this nail glue, if I was to do some certain things, how do I say it? If I opened a Coke can, my nail probably would break off. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that with fake nails. They're not meant to be tools, so.
Glue isn't as strong, if that makes sense. No care for my mom. I do care for my mom.
When? Where? Tophia, texting your mom once a day does not equal caring for her.
These were only $5. I didn't buy expensive nails, and I don't
Okay, but that's still $5. It adds up.
go to the nail salon because I don't have money. Going to the nail salon is expensive. You can there's some cute nails for $1 at Walmart.com. You just buy press-on nails. You don't need to spend loads of money at the salon. I don't go and have to spend loads of money at the salon. I could literally request free samples of press-on nails from the TikTok shop. If I want something, I could literally be like, I want press-on nails. Let me get a free sample. I don't got to spend a lot of money. It's knowing about how to...
You say everything was a free sample, and I don't think it's that easy to get free samples, but then I don't have TikTok, so it just sounds like you're paying for stuff and just don't want to hear people griping about it.
Live below your means. These were only $5. $5 at Five Below.
Yeah, they look like it.
I don't have to spend loads of money for nails. Some people will go to the salon, which if I have enough money to go, maybe, but I don't see a need for spending loads of money. It's expensive. You could just do your nails at home. I could buy all the acrylic stuff and probably do acrylic nails at home if I wanted to. If I didn't want to do press-ons, I could learn how to do my own nails.
Yeah, you could, but you won't.
To do is open up Google or YouTube and you could learn how to do everything yourself. You could just look up a tutorial. It's not that hard. Nails are expensive.
And yet you're using press-ons, but you're saying that you could look up a tutorial for acrylic. Are those the same thing? I don't know.
Expensive. They can go upwards to $400. Some people pay $1,000. It depends what is added to the nail. And then with acrylic nails, you got to go get them refilled, and you got to pay money to refill your nails. And then to have them remove it, they charge you to remove the acrylic nails to put a new set on. And it's just too much money. People be out here spending all this money when you can have nice looking nails for $1.
Hey, I mean, if you got the money, rock on, man. It's not my thing personally, but I don't know why Tophia is all mad about people spending the money that they have.
Some very nice looking nails that were only $1.89 on the Walmart app. Go to Walmart and you can find press-on nails for $1. You don't got to spend a lot of money. I haven't had nails for almost 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I'm healthy. I'm not even stressing. Well, they are plastic, right? But in a sense, they look nice. Look at them. I don't really do the acrylic or the ones that are like those ones that people could reuse them again. Acrylic nails, nice like these, they're pretty strong. They're not cheapy. I could get a nail and try to break it and I wouldn't break it. All that matters is they look nice. I'm not trying to.
Well, Tophia, I hate to tell you. I'm sure they could look nice, but the way you've got them like installed or whatever it's called is a little janky.
I don't care as long as they look nice and it's a cute design, right? I'm not trying to portray something I'm not. And again,
okay, all right, miss, I have eyes with a little bit of blue in them and my family's full of redheads and my hair is red.
Some of them are plastic, but again, these ones are very high quality. They don't bend. I can't break them. They were $5 and I was like, $5. Cool. And this song we're gonna.
Yeah, but if you say $5, cool, multiple times, that adds up really fast. I'm not saying that homeless people don't deserve little treats every once in a while, but Tophia's once in a while is like daily, multiple times a day.
Say, you're the biggest part of me. I just saw my mom 2 Wednesdays ago. It has nothing to do with money to go see my mom. Yes,
Okay, so you just don't give a shit. Got it.
I did say it was expensive to pay for a lift to go see my mom, but I'm not allowed on property. So if I'm not allowed on property, how am I supposed to go see my mom?
Oh boy, she's starting her whole list of excuses.
Like some of you guys literally, how many times do I have to explain it? It's like Ryan Reynolds. Reasons why.
Somebody in my comments called that little pocket that's on her shirt a nipple pocket. And I about died.
So now you're gonna say no apartment, but you could buy a TV, a switch. Now you're finding something else to complain about where I spend my money.
Yeah, because that's a lot. That's like several $100s right there.
The reason why I'm not allowed on property is because I got
okay, she was complaining about having a $50 rent bill last live stream, but she went and spent how much on the Switch, the Xbox, and the TV? That would have been a few months of rent.
30-day suspension. I had to go back to talk to the supervisor to see if I can be allowed back at
And you fucking didn't.
the shelter because somebody falsely called the police and said I tried to harm myself.
You did? Oh my god! You came on live right after you took the 7 thingies. You know, Tophia, you remember that? There's video evidence, girl. You're delusional.
After the fact, when I did harm myself and I went to the hospital and I ended up in the mental ward, and then they let me go because I told them that I said I'm okay to be discharged. I said because I told them I have to go, if not I'll lose my bed. And they were like, I don't know, I think it was my mom or something.
Imagine faking an attempt, lying about a hospital visit, and still losing your place at the shelter because they found out about the faking the attempt. Tophia, where is rock bottom? Where is it? Does it have a basement? Are we there yet?
I think they said they needed to talk to my mom or somebody to let me out. I'm like, no, first of all, they were trying to decide whether or not, I don't know, some drug or something. Why do they want to put people on medications that don't need to be put on medications? You're trying.
How, are you a doctor? No. So, like, please be quiet. Medications really help some people. Some people, they don't work, and that's fine. But for some people, they're vital. They are the reason those people still are here today. So can you stop talking shit with your ignorant ass brain?
Trying to put me on some drug to mess me up? That would have really messed me up. And then you're
How do you know? How do you know?
trying to hold me when I don't literally need to be held. I don't need to be in the psych ward. I'm not crazy.
Well, when you attempt like that, they usually put you on a 72-hour involuntary hold, which is why it's weird that you're saying that you just strolled on out. And that's why a lot of people think that you lied about going to the hospital.
I just attempted to live. I have to say it that way because TikTok will take my life down. Anyways, attempted to live, but the other way around, backwards. I delete the delete button, self-deletion. It has nothing to do with me being crazy. And the only reason why they
Well, I mean, people who are mentally stable don't tend to do that.
released me is because I said I would lose my bed at the shelter, which was true. That was true. I didn't lie. And then they said, well, we need to talk to your mom. Or I don't remember who it was. We need to see
Why would they need to talk to your mom if you're an adult? That doesn't really track.
if we can release you. They were going to try to put me on a drug. I don't need to be on no medication.
How did you, what? Did you take pharmacology in your 1 semester at UNM?
I saw some of the people that was in there. I ain't like those people. When my dad
Tophia, you're just a nasty individual.
was in the place at UNM, I seen some of those people in there and I ain't like them. It's so crazy when someone says that I need to be put in the mental hospital or they say my mom needs to be put in the mental hospital. It's so crazy because
I don't think that a mental hospital could help Tophia because, in my very unprofessional opinion, she's got some kind of cluster B personality disorder going on, and those are really hard to treat, but also the patient has to be willing. And this is not a willing patient.
Ash, it looks like you need to be put in the mental hospital. What are we doing? Why are we even diagnosing people? You're not even a therapist, nor are you a licensed professional to be diagnosing someone.
I'm not diagnosing you, I just know this ain't normal.
Because she said she was going to report your account, now you're calling her mental? That's insane. You shouldn't even be diagnosing
Yeah, well, Marie is mental, but again, I don't think that a mental hospital could help y'all.
anybody on this app.
You ain't loving it all too long to worry about tomorrow. Here's a place where we both belong.
Tophia, stop it.
Haven't I done what before? I don't drink alcohol, and I don't vape. My vape broke, so I don't have a vape. They do care. When you're saying nobody cares, why was Ash making all those videos then? You talk about how nobody cares, but they make videos on me. They talk shit in the comments
You're the one who cares the most, I think is more what they're saying. You care. You're the only one.
sections. If you really didn't care, then you wouldn't comment. People wouldn't be saying she doesn't get a job or responding to people if they didn't care. Oh, when someone says something nice, there's always someone in the comment sections, well, did you see what she's done? Have you seen anything
Yeah, if you want people to talk about you nicely, maybe be a better person.
about her? That doesn't sound like someone that doesn't care. You don't have to get off social media to do something, ES. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Imagine sitting here telling somebody that they need to get off social media to do something. If you need to get
You need to get off social media to be a functioning adult. I don't understand why that's not computing, but you do.
Off of something to do something, then that means you're not really doing it because you're on social media, right? So you ain't doing nothing. If you're telling me that, then you should be telling yourself you're on social media. So does that mean you're doing something? You're essentially saying people on social media do nothing.
No, people who do social media for a living and are like successful are not doing nothing. But this is not influencing. This is not a social media career. This is a sideshow attraction.
So you don't do nothing because you're on social media. Get off social media and do something. What about you? You get off social media and do something. I don't need to get off of social media and I'm still doing something. You don't even know
What are you doing exactly besides taking up resources and space?
him. Do you even know him? You think you know people because of social media. I literally explained it. My grandma was dying in the hospital and he's talking to me about being some drug lord, some head honcho, big dog, whatever it was that he said to me. I really don't care. My grandma's in the hospital.
You better hope he actually said that shit, dude. You can't just be online saying things about people like that.
She's dying, right? He waited a week to take my grandma to the hospital. She was sick for a whole week before he took her to the hospital.
Maybe she didn't want to go. I mean, she's an adult. If she said, hey, don't take me, what's he gonna do?
Someone who is that old and you wait a week for them, that is crazy. You waited a whole week for her to take her to the hospital and she's old.
I mean, like, I don't know her uncle. He might be a weirdo too, but he does have a house and he appears to have a job. So, like, he's functioning better than Tophia, you know?
If someone is at the age my grandma was and they are sick, you take them to the hospital. He wanted to be...
But if that person does not want to go, you can't drag them. It's like, it's kidnapping. You can't do that.
the only one that took care of her. He pushed my mom away. He pushed everyone away, all the family away. The family even acknowledged the fact that my mom took better care of her than he did.
I kind of doubt that, and if it's true, then I'm guessing that he pushed y'all away because of your stepdad. Because apparently your stepdad was stealing from them.
They're like, she's gaining weight. My grandma was very skinny. She's always been very skinny. But she was super skinny. They weren't even feeding her real foods. They weren't feeding her cooked foods. They were feeding her TV dinners. My mom would
TV dinners? What, do you think TV dinners are raw?
cook her meals, and then he put a stop to it. He wanted to be the only one, so let him be the only one. You think you're someone. No rings off of my grandmother. If you really want to talk about that, because that's crazy, and if he did say that, he's lying. His own daughter didn't even want the rings off of her grandmother because she didn't like her grandmother. The very same daughter that told her to effing do it herself when she...
So, the daughter didn't, his daughter didn't want her grandmother's rings, so you stole them instead? I fail to see how this makes you look like a good person.
She couldn't see to take her medication. How are you going to tell someone that has a stroke and can't see out of one eye, asking you for help to effing do it yourself? They were offered the...
I don't know, dude. It's kind of like when your mom was coughing up a lung and she asked you for water and you just kind of did a weird smile and ignored her. That was fucked up.
Rings. The coroners came, right? The coroners came, took the rings off of her and said, who wants these rings? She did not want any of them. She said no. So I took the rings because that's sentimental to me. Those are the rings that my grandmother wore when she died. I didn't steal shit. They asked me if I wanted those rings. And
You would have had to pick up her belongings from the morgue. Or the funeral home, wherever she, wherever her arrangements were. But, Tophia, the more you talk about it, at first when your uncle was like, she took the rings off my dead mother's fingers, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. But the more you talk about it, Tophia, I would just shut the fuck up.
I took them. His daughter didn't want nothing because she didn't care. She had a car to go visit my grandmother and she didn't go visit. How is it that I can go visit by bus, but you can't go visit your own grandmother?
You probably visited by bus because you wanted to steal her rings.
My cousin treated my grandmother like shit when she lived there, and she made her take care of her pets. My grandma had a cat that she shouldn't have had, a big dog that she shouldn't have had, because you left your animals there for her to take care of that. And he wants to talk about some rings? I didn't steal nothing off of my grandmother. The coroner asked me if I wanted those rings. He said, who?
What, the coroner wouldn't have been at the scene when she passed. It would have been a medical examiner, am I right? This doesn't make sense, Tophia.
They say, who here wants this stuff? The jewelry. Because they have to remove the jewelry because they can't cremate someone. My grandma was cremated, and you should know this. They don't cremate people with their jewelry. Those rings would have gotten rid of them. Why am I going to let them throw away some rings? I'm not going to let them throw away my grandmother's rings that she was wearing.
Okay, so I looked it up, and the coroner does show up when someone passes sometimes, if the situation warrants it, and it's also kind of dependent on the city. So he may have been there, But they don't normally start taking things off of dead people until they get to the morgue, funeral home, whatever, hospital, whatever it may be.
They may have not been expensive. They weren't even real rings. All her real jewelry was stolen. My other cousin stole her jewelry for some weed money. And I'm not
You sure about that?
talking badly. I'm just saying that was what happened. His son, if we really want to talk about it, he doesn't talk about his family. And I have nothing against that cousin because he didn't do anything to me. But the other cousins, they didn't care about my grandmother at all.
You don't have anything against your cousin who allegedly stole jewelry from your grandma for drug money? Okay.
They're putting on this act like they cared. He didn't care about his mother.
It's like you with your mom.
He never cared about his mother at all. He was sitting there having an argument over her house. Are you kidding me? He was always waiting for her to pass away so he can take the house. That is very, what do you call it, materialistic. Who
You're one to talk.
cares about the materialistic stuff? You're not he was over here, oh God this, God that, posting on Facebook about God, acting like he was so devastated over the death of his mother, kneeling on one knee, having something draped over him. He's Elvis, whatever Elvis has left the building.
What are you fucking talking about? You're the one who sounds crazy right now.
I like putting on this act. Here we are, the coroner comes, the white van, they take her away, and he's on one knee and he's kneeling like he's Elvis, has something draped over him, and is literally trying to put on this big act of he's so devastated that his mother is gone, but then turns around and fights the family for that house. That wasn't even his house to begin with. I can't get...
I mean, what do you mean by, like, fought the family? Is the family you? Because in that case, I can understand fighting for, like, him to keep the house away from y'all. Because you would just destroy it.
The time back that I wish I could have with my grandmother. I visited her a lot. I looked forward to going to her house. I have to go visit a grave. I wish I could go
And you never do, I bet.
to her house. I wish she could be there to say, hey, you
Why? So you can say that you can't go there because the Uber Lyft whatever fare is too expensive?
want something to eat? It sucks. It's hard. I don't have grandparents. All my grandparents are dead. My dad's dad left when he was born and his stepdad died, which he thinks his mom did something to him. My dad's
What? I wouldn't just be saying that shit on the internet, but hey, you do you.
mom died. My grandpa died from complications of a heart attack when I was 3. My grandma died in 2020.
Do y'all hear Potato in the background? He's fine. He's got food, water, cat litter, all that stuff. I'm recording in like an actual closet. He's just mad because the door's closed. So everybody say hi, Potato.
Around COVID. 3 people had died. Both my grandmothers died and my friend died around that time. I didn't have time to process or grieve anything. My friend died on my birthday. I have to go, if I want to go talk to somebody, if I want to go talk to my grandmother, I have to go talk to a grave. And
Yeah, that sucks, but it's how it goes.
I get it. Old age. And it was a lot of things. It wasn't just old age. But it's sad because I miss that time. My brother used to take us when he got a car and he was able to drive. He would go all the time. He would go sit with her and visit with her
Why didn't you get a car so you could go all the time?
and eat McDonald's because he would take her a cheap
Everything has to do with food. She was saying how her grandma fed her or asked if she was hungry when she came over. Now she's talking about McDonald's. Girl, I don't think you miss your grandma. I think you miss the food.
cheeseburger because she enjoyed when he would bring stuff over and he would eat. I remember when we would take her, we would go to not burgers anymore. The lady that owned Poppin' Taco. It's a taco joint. If you lived in Albuquerque, you know about Poppin' Taco. We knew the lady Rosa that owned Poppin' Taco. My dad used to work for her. She owned on a Trisco where Filiberto's is now. It used to be her restaurant. I forgot what it's called. I loved her burgers because she had this special sauce or whatever. We would take my grandmother there all the time and my grandmother would talk to her. She would sit and have a conversation with her. She loved Rosa. We would take her to go. She would take us to go eat. She would be like, you want to go eat? And my dad would say, no, it's okay. Because
It really just sounds like you miss the food.
she would offer to pay all the time. And my dad said, no, it's okay. And then she goes, no, I want to, because you know how grandmothers are. That's like when your grandmother gives you 20, you would do, and then I would say, no, it's okay. I don't need money. And she would be like, here, take it. And then
I highly doubt you said no, it's okay. I would be more likely to believe you were taking money out of her wallet, to be honest, girl. You're kind of a degenerate.
she would be like, you better take it. So then I had to take it. And I just miss that because I would just go over. She would be watching her novelas, but I would still go over and enjoy that time that I had with my grandmother. I never took anyone for granted. And the thing that was rude was when someone went online and said my grandmother died hating me. No, she didn't.
I mean, she might not have, because, you know, as her grandma, maybe she loved Tophia. But if she did, I wouldn't blame her.
I was feeding her when she was in the hospital dying. When she was coherent and talking. I said, here, Grandma, let me help you. I spent a whole night in the hospital.
Don't forget to show.
It's hard. You never get over grieving someone. No one knows what it's like.
No one knows what it's like to lose a grandparent. Are you serious right now?
You know, I went to the grave when my brother had passed away and I talked to her. It's just like trying to divide the family is so messed up. And nobody likes you. You never even cared once. You didn't care about my mom when you was yelling at her. You didn't care when you threw us in the streets when I was in elementary school because
I think that he kicked out your stepdad. Your mom defended your stepdad, and then y'all chose to go with your parents. I believe that's what happened.
you threw us in the streets. You didn't give us a place to live. He yelled at my mom every single day. He was an asshole.
Was it because your stepdad was stealing shit? Because I would yell at your mom too.
And then he threw us in the streets when I was in elementary school. I had to live in a motel because of him. And people want to
Oh, because of him. Okay.
someone who's a horrible human being. It's crazy. You don't know him in real life. You don't know what it's like.
Yeah, fair. I mean, he could be insane also, you know, because the genes are obviously there. But I don't know, Tophia. He put your family up for as long as he could. From what I heard, your dad was stealing shit. Stepdad, sorry. So I don't know why you're crying.
All he ever did was talk shit about my dad. I could talk shit about him, but I don't know him personally. When you was going out partying and grandma took care of your son because you was out partying, I'm not going to judge you. I'm
not going to judge you while I sit here and judge you. Okay, Tophia.
born. I wasn't around to see what was going on. You portray yourself like you're this person you are not when you treated your children like dogs, telling them to get on the floor and pick the shit up like they was a dog one time.
I mean, did the kids make the mess?
And my mom said, hey, you don't do that. Treat your kids like they're a dog. Things that you don't tell people because you want to portray yourself to be this good person that tried to help us. When have you ever tried to help me? Was you
Girl, you said that he housed you for a while.
helping me when I was about to sleep on a bus bench? Was that the help you was trying to give us? Telling me that I could have a place to live, but my mom and dad have to sleep on a bus bench? No, thank you.
I think he kicked your dad out and your mom chose to stick by him. Stepdad, sorry.
I'm not going to let my mom and dad sleep on a bus bench while I have a place to live.
Yeah, there you go. You chose to go with them.
You think I'm going to side with you over them? You didn't give me a place to live when I was a little kid. You did nothing for me. None
Are you serious, girl? It sounds like he let y'all live with him for a while. And then your stepdad fucked that up and you chose to go with him.
of his siblings want anything to do with him. He's an asshole. None of the family wants anything to do with him. My grandma's family said he wasn't taking care of her, and he got jealous because they were saying that my mom was taking better care of her than he was, and he
Tophia, you'll understand if I think you're full of shit.
got jealous. My grandma was nothing but skin and bones. He wasn't feeding her cooked meals. He was throwing her with TV dinners. And when
I mean, if she wants TV dinners, then let the woman have TV dinners.
my mom was sending her cooked meals, because my dad said, why don't you cook your mom meals and give them to her, home-cooked meals? He didn't like that. Then he got mad and wanted to be the only person. She would call and say, well, I'm out of milk. I've been out of milk for a week. And then my dad would say, well, offer and would say, hey, let's go get your mom some milk. Tell her that we'll go take her some milk. No, no.
Did you just scratch your ear with your Temu nails and then look at it? Oh my god, you're so disgusting.
No, it's okay. I was gonna go get me some milk. 2 weeks later, still no milk. But you really cared about your mother, right? I would go over how old people are, especially because my grandma couldn't see. Oh, that's still good. You can have some. And it's 2 years old. You don't go and clean out the refrigerator and see what's outdated. You just let people eat things like that.
Are you talking shit about your grandma at this point? Because that's not chill. She couldn't see. Or are you talking about your uncle still?
Crazy. You wanted to be the only one to take care of her. And look at what happened with that. My grandma's dog died because they didn't take care of him when my mom said that there was an issue with her dog, Melvin.
Okay, see, the thing is that you're known for animal cruelty, so you really don't get to talk.
Melvin was like a lab, I think. A golden lab. I don't know. I can't remember. I loved Melvin. I miss Melvin. Anyway, she had a dog named Melvin, and my mom noticed that the dog started having green boogers in his eyes. And she told him, she said, something's wrong with Melvin. You need to go get him checked. Something's wrong. They didn't, and he died. They buried him in her backyard.
I mean, do we know that Melvin wasn't just an old dog? Tophia, I feel like you're just trying to come up with shit so that you don't look like an asshole.
Grandma got him when he was a puppy. I remember when she got him. I think we grew up with that dog. I loved Melvin. Anyways, And then we were doing laundry and they called and they told us Melvin died. That was very devastating. I remember that.
Then why are you laughing?
Really? I'm not addicted to social media. I'm talking about
Girl. Tophia, you are in such denial.
my uncle, because I guess, I don't know, the uncle that's talking shit online. Because I didn't put that out there. He's the one who was talking about me online. He's the one who lied and said that my brother stole cigarettes from my grandmother, which is not true.
Yeah, because you said you were talking shit about your uncle. You said that he hadn't offered to help you or something like that. I think he was defending himself, if I remember.
My brother didn't smoke cigarettes. My brother had a vape. He didn't smoke cigarettes. So I don't know what that's all about.
Same difference, dude. It's still nicotine.
Oh. I don't know nothing. Honestly, it's always been hot. I really don't know. Yes, I do like MCR. I didn't chose social media over housing again.
Yes, you fucking did. You just said you did. What are you talking about?
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna argue with people that are fucking brain dead. You hear one thing, it goes in one ear out the other. Your brain is fried. You look like someone staring at a brick wall and drooling. God damn. Some of you guys really don't learn to listen.
Okay, anyway, bye, Tophia. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I'm sorry. She wasn't done, but I'm done. I ran out of time and patience. But I really appreciate y'all sticking with me to this point. Thank you so much. If you would please consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you're not already, that'd be super awesome. Come say hi on Twitter, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that, but it's a fun time. Santoki and Vocal are over there too. We kind of cut it up a little bit. It's a good time. So yeah, come on by. Other than that, take care of yourself until I see you in the next one. Bye!